the return of Stuttering John. So I'm going to play this to give you my thoughts on it. Stuttering John has returned from his substitute teacher gig. I don't know, but let's see. Let's let Cumia explain what's going on with Stuttering John.
And he was saying, like, what's with your place? Looks pretty empty. Like, yeah. Now it's just a box. It's just a fucking box that I'm sitting in. I'm in a shoebox. I'm like a pet rat, just in a shoebox with some hay on the bottom of it. That's where I'm residing. So Uncle Rico was very exciting last night. Oh my God, what a twist and turn this thing took. Shuli texts me and goes, hey, we got some stuff going on here with Stuttering John. Come on the show. Here's the link. So I pop on around 7-ish to do the show. And they pop me on, and who's in there? It's the Brady Bunch boxes, you know, on whatever service they're using. And there's Chad Zumock sitting right there in one of the squares. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I don't know what this is about, but okay. I'm game. So I just, I'm cordial to everybody. And then they play a video clip of Stuttering John's first show back. Stutcho is back, baby. He's back. He's doing a podcast again. And his first guest on this podcast, I think it's called Hypocrisy. What? Hypocrisy Police. Yes, Hypocrisy Police. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Hypocrisy Police. Oh. And his first guest is Chad Zumock. So Chad's on the show, and unknown to everybody except a few, and I wasn't even one of those people. I think it was like Shuli and Levy, and of course Chad. They had spoken already and kind of buried the beef that was going on between Chad and Levy and Shuli, and in kind of conjunction with that, with me, and Carl, and all the people involved. So they're playing clips from John's first show, and then they start texting Chad during the show as they're watching it, and they ask Chad, like, Chad, if you're getting this, like, rub your eyes, if you're willing to, like, goof on John a little bit. And he rubs his eyes, and it's like, oh, that's it, they're in. So they start asking him to do shit like Impractical Jokers or something, and Chad's going along with it. He's feeding into John's ego, which just reinforces John into not thinking that Chad's fucking with him, but he was fucking with him really bad. And then they started, because for some reason Stuttering John can't get super chats anymore. They closed down the monetization of his channel. So he was putting his Venmo link up there and wanted people to Venmo his money. But don't you need the last 4 numbers of someone's phone number to Venmo him to something? I don't know. Or maybe an email, but I don't know. And he's got 0. John's like, look, I got 0. Come on, Venmo me. And then they started sending fake Venmos to Chad for like $20 and $50, and Chad's playing it off great. He's like, "Oh man, John, they're Venmoing me. I got $50. What?" John's getting so fucking mad that Chad is getting all this money. At one point, it added up to like $4,000. And John's like, you gotta be shitting me. He was so fucking mad, and he wanted a piece of it, and just pure John magic. But so then last night we were playing that show and commenting on it. Didn't get far through it because we keep stopping and goofing on John. But it appears that for the time being, at least, Chad Zumock is in the good guy camp now. I don't know. And Florentine popped in, and he goes, "See, I told you, all you guys would be talking again." Like, yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't see anything lasting in this. It's like wrestling. It really is like wrestling. It's like, oh my God, King, I didn't believe it. Hogan is part of the New World Order. Oh my God. So it's kind of the same thing, but it was fun, and it's always fun goofing on John. And John has got to be livid at Chad, the first guest, the honor of being the first guest on John's big return, and he stabs him in the back like that. Oh my goodness. And John's down in Florida, I guess. He moved down there. He was in New York.
I don't get that. Like, is John and Chad, were they a thing ever before? Like, why is this his first guest?
No, not really. We talked about that last night too, and I think it was because no one else wants to go on John's show.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
There's no one else that John could get to do his show.
All right.
So that was fucking that. So I don't know, but yeah, they weren't real buddy anyway. But John tends to think everyone is his best buddy.
Or is his new show just shitting on everybody in this universe?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, his show is shitting on all the people that do shitting on John's shows. So he made a shit on them show, hypocrisy. Because I think today he's supposed to go on, or was supposed to go on, maybe 1 in the afternoon, on Brennan's little network there, on his site, MLC, and do a show about me. He was going to focus, like, I'm focusing on Pocky. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But now, who knows? They were predicting that he wouldn't do the show today because of the Chad thing. Because I don't know. Because Levy's on and Chad's on, and we're goofing on John, and then Kevin and Levy are a thing, but then Chad's persona non grata. But see, so does Kevin get mad at Levy? Do they not? I don't know. I can't keep up with it. That's why last night was such a shocker to see Chad back in the fold, as they call it. And I don't know, he said some really nasty shit, Chad, especially about Levy, Levy's wife, Levy's stepdaughter, all that shit. So for Levy to just be like, whatever, I don't care, I'll put it aside. He was eating like gummies last night. He was fucking trashed. Just Levy likes them gummies. Yeah. So again, that's where we are at this moment. It could change at any time. Good guys become bad guys, vice versa, and the big wheel keeps on turning. Our president.
Okay, so Stuttering John is back. I don't know why. I don't know why he left in the first place. Didn't I banish him to the to the nether realm years ago? When was I on with him on Eliza Jordana's show? And I destroyed him on there. I don't know, but now there's the whole thing with Zumach, and by the way, Cumia is like, I can't believe Bob Levy is talking to Zumach after Zumach said that about Bob Levy's family. Bob Levy doesn't care if you trash his family. If you trash his comedy, then he'll come after you. But you're not going to care if you trash his family. But, so, like, Stuttering John is back, and him and Brennan and them are going to, Shuley are going to do shows together or something. I don't really quite know all the happenings of this situation. I know Chad tries to get me on his live stream like every other day, but I'm busy during the day, and I try to get Chad on mine. He's busy at night. What was it? Stuttering John said he was a substitute teacher, and then I guess it's summertime now, so maybe that's why he's returning to work. One time on Twitter, he put, because I was like, how the hell is Stuttering John a substitute teacher? And he posted a picture on Twitter of one of his students saying, so proud of my student. And I looked at the picture and I was like, oh, he's a special ed substitute teacher. Makes more sense. But that kid had Down syndrome. His son looked like he ate a fistful of pennies. I don't know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments.